Hello, History 101! We're online, and I am Professor Janelle, and I am your bow tied history professor. I am here talking to you virtually. I know you feel the digital, right? And I'm here to try and welcome you to our online course. There's a lot going on. It's going to be quick. We only have 8 weeks to continue all of early American history from the beginning of time, though we'll go somewhat quickly after the Big Bang, and at least up to Pangea will go quick. Uh, all the way to the Civil War. That's a lot of stuff in a short time. So, a lot of this is about your pacing, a lot of this is about keeping up, but also hopefully having fun and joy and being ready to learn. With that in mind, let me go over some quick rules of the road and some things that you need to do on your first day as we have this. So the section that you're looking at right below, the ground zero section, that's the things we want to accomplish for today. So let's see if we can't kind of go over that. Number one, you're going to need a book. And that book is, and you can see I'm shilling, it's almost as if I'm making money off it. I'm not. But it would be fun if I did. And that book is called America's History. We didn't have any more clever titles. America's History is edited by Professors Edwards and Henretta. Now, my name and Professor Esses's name is on this. This is a custom edition. Basically, it was a quick way for us to get it cheap. All right. They're keeping the book at $40 ish. I heard that it's like $40.50 because the bookstore refuses to play nice, but fine, whatever. Anyway, it's relatively cheap, but you do need to acquire this book because you will not only be reading the book, but you will also be taking quizzes on the chapters. And this is where it gets a little tricky because inside this book, inside that packet, it's cheap, but you can't get it used, which kind of sucks. But the reason is that it has an online code that connects you to the publisher system called Launchpad. And in the ground zero section, it explains how to hook up to Launchpad. And if you look at the book information, it gives you the link. You'll take the code, you'll sign up one time for Launchpad, and then it's going to hook you directly into the menus in the Canvas course. So you'll only have to go there individually once to sign up for it. After that, you're going to be golden. And then you can just follow the links in the course and everything will work the way it should. So make sure today to get the book, sign up for the code, and make sure you have your Launchpad access. And if you have problems, make sure to contact me. So that's number one. Number two, I need you to read the syllabus. There's a lot going on in this course. And so you'll want to know how to do the things that you do. I have, in order to make it a little bit easier, recorded 2 audio summaries of some of the most important parts of the syllabus. One, which explains how do you get the content in this course. And 2, one of the most important things, which is where are you going to navigate the menus of all this crazy stuff. So if you look over here, that's almost as if I know what I'm looking at, not just pointing into the air. Over on this side are menus, and you'll notice that there's a thing that explains how to navigate those menus in audio, and so follow along, and if the menus are not clear or you don't know where to find things, it's there. But know this, for day-to-day activities, everything will be on your main page in these modules. You won't have to dig anywhere else. Everything from assignments to things you need to do are going to be in that flow of the main page. The due dates are going to be in that flow of the main page. Hopefully, you won't have to ever go and dig for anything with the exception of clicking on an announcement, which is in the announcement section. A couple other quick things. Because that Canvas doesn't like a lot of different formats, you're needing, when you send in papers, to send them in either PDF or Microsoft Word format. I know that sucks for our Google users. I know it sucks for people on Apple that prefer Pages. I prefer Pages too. That's awesome, but it's a thing. So as a result, in the announcement section, I have an explanation of how you can get a free copy of Microsoft Office. And no, this is not like a evil download torrent. Interestingly, because you are paying Palomar College, because Palomar College pays, what's the phrase, shitloads for licensing fees, we actually have individual student licensing that you can get to get access to Microsoft Office. That includes Word, which is what you're going to be using in this course, but then also Excel and PowerPoint and other tools. And it's free. Free is in the sense you already paid for the college course. But sign up for that if you don't already have a copy, or even if you do have a copy, get a free copy. It's awesome. Make sure that you have that so that you can submit assignments properly, including today's first day assignment of your autobiography. The other thing that's really important is a lot of this course content is going to be delivered by audio in what I call the HissCast, a series of podcasts. And I go over this in the short little audio bit that I have called content delivery. But it means that I'm going to be in your ears a lot. One of the things that sometimes have been criticisms of online courses is people feel locked down to the screen. And believe me, I know that. And I love podcasts. So the HissCast podcasts are ways for you to listen. So whether it is that you download them onto your phone or access the course, make sure you have your phone, put in those fine ear pads, and this is meant to be really smooth looking, and it looks incredibly awkward. And you'll be hearing a lot of me in the course this semester. So be aware there's a lot going on. Be aware that the language is going to be colorful and joyous, but very high level. Be nice to each other. Don't cheat. You know, all the things that are in the syllabus. Do those things. We will have an awesome time. So please click like in the subscribe. Wait, that's a different platform. Do your history work. Do Ground Zero. I'll see you in the funny page.